I know you guys are saying, what? What's going on? They didn't tell us the lounge was going to be open today. They didn't give us a warning. Turn your notification bells on. Hey, everybody. My name is Chase. This is No Chaser TV. I'm here with Tori B, and we're here to give you the Real Housewives of Potomac review. I just clocked out perfect time. The Real Housewives of Potomac review that we normally do on Mondays. But we're going to do it today, and we got a lot to talk about. So let's get right on into it. Thank you guys for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Continue to do that. We're almost, at so many milestones. Like we're almost at 8,000 on Instagram, which is for
And
us.
did you go live there?
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't. Let me go ahead and
Perfect.
press the button. Let me press the button. Yes. So now we're live there. But yeah, like we just have been pushing through and just progressing. So thank you guys so much for all the support. With that being said, again, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to this review. Make sure that if you're watching on YouTube, you go and you hype the videos up. And yeah, we had the Married to Medicine review last night. It was a banger and a wallop, and we're going to go ahead and follow it up with Potomac because we have a lot to talk about in regards to Potomac. In regards to Salt Lake City,
Mm.
I'm gonna need y'all to motivate me because I'm not motivated to do it.
Um, I mean, I feel like you could probably wait until the reunion.
I don't know. It's almost over. The season's almost over. I
Yeah.
may push through, but oh, I just felt like I got a lot on my plate, and that's not one of them. But we're gonna push through. We're gonna push through.
Yeah,
With that
and it's
being
the
said,
holiday season. Everybody needs a break. So I totally get it.
yeah,
It
yeah,
is. Tis the
yeah. I
season.
think what we're seeing now is like my year, like the end of the year is catching up with me. I think. Can you tell?
It's catching up with all of I'm exhausted.
Yeah,
We all exhausted.
man. Oh boy. Okay, thank you guys. SLC has gotten a little dry too. That's because y'all let Heather run the story. When Heather run the story, that's what happens.
Oh, child.
When Heather running the story,
I was gonna be nasty, but I'm gonna be
we
nice.
can't be nasty anymore, babes.
I know it's the holiday season. I
No,
need
we can't be nasty anymore anyway.
okay.
We can't. We
Okay.
on we're getting on the radar. Like people are coming to the lounge. I'm not saying that we have to like suck up and kiss no booty and lick no booty. We're definitely not booty lickers. But the things that we used to say, we
Yeah,
probably can't say them like we used to say them. If that makes sense.
I get it. We got new eyes.
Or we could just keep doing what we've been doing, and hopefully that doesn't stop us from going where we want to go. I don't know. God's gonna bless it. Some men love booty licking.
I
What's
can't believe you
that?
read that out.
I didn't know this. I want to get nasty with the guy on the left. Well, if you want to get
Somebody is
nasty, show
trolling
me
me.
how nasty you really want to get and drop a super chat.
Not you, hoeing.
Well, if you want to get nasty, show me. It's always going. You have always going to have to show me, baby. Matter of fact, you see that? Let's go ahead and you want to get nasty.
Why are you making this loud?
I love, I love not you, bro. And if you want to get nasty with whoever on your left, run the super chat. It doesn't change. Okay. The fuck. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Scuffed. Now you good, you good, you good, you good. We all talk shit. That's what we are. You're in the lounge, baby. You're in the lounge. You're in the lounge. Do
Y'all
I
give
have any
me
bartenders in the lounge? Okay, love is here. All right, you guys, let's
Dolce
go ahead and
Delicious. How
don't
you
take no
doing,
change.
girl?
All right, the people are here. Tia's hosting the girls to a polo event, and Tia says her dad had two additional kids. I did not really. Is she saying that he had two additional kids outside of the marriage, or like during the marriage? Like, what was that?
I
Is everybody confused?
I heard during the marriage. Wild they were
Who you
married.
heard that from? Is that from her?
That's
Or?
what she said. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I rewatched it because I think I was probably not really paying attention
Mm-hmm.
to at first. So
Oh
I just
wow.
watched it again. I'm sorry, Sundays are jam packed. I might have had
Yes.
a little
Yes.
bit of a distraction around me.
Your
So,
boyfriend?
excuse me.
Your boyfriend?
I don't know what Chase is talking about.
You
So
ain't got no boyfriend?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. You you better say that, or I'll get the claiming because you can't say no.
Anyway, Tia did say that, while her dad was married to her mom, there were two children during that marriage. That's what she said.
Tori's got a man at home.
I'm
Ah,
unfazed by your antics.
that's what the people in the lounge saying, not me.
I'm always glowing. The skincare is on fleek. Get
I'm
into
so sorry that your man. Tia disinvited Stacy after she was kicked out of Stacy's event. After Stacy told her, "Toodle do, get your ass up on out of my event." Jazzy says that she is going to need solid proof that Stacy is a liar. Ashley says she only came to Jazzy's wedding, being Stacy, after she found out Ashley and Wendy were going. I love that Jazzy says that she needed solid proof. That's what a real friend does. However, y'all not gonna like this.
Go
Y'all not
ahead.
gonna like this. I believe Ashley. I do. I do. Matter of fact, I'll even sweeten the delivery for you guys. I believe that there is some truth to it. There's a variation of the truth to it, but we all know that Giselle likes to add sauce to things, and then when she adds the sauce, Ashley likes to stir it up. So, but I do believe that that is true, or some sort of like variation of the truth. I hope it's not true, um, but I just believe that from what I've seen this season, when Jazzy comes back into the group, Stacy immediately apologizes for not being communicative and not being the friend that she should have been to Jazzy. Um, basically, when cameras were down. To me, that's all I need to know. I didn't get this confirmed. I didn't ask. I didn't want to, come off crass, but when I interviewed Jazzy, but to me, it felt that Stacy didn't have any allies. There was much more of a gang up. You guys think that she's getting ganged up. They cut a lot of shit out of this season that we have not seen. And Stacy needed someone, and Jazzy came in for Stacy. That's what I think. That's what I've heard. And so because Stacy wasn't sure if Jazzy was going to be part of the friend group, I believe that it wasn't on her to-do list until it was confirmed. That's just what I think. I hope I'm wrong. You?
Well, when you did interview Jazzy, and you asked the question about her conveniently cutting Stacy out of the photo, um, and I think she said something about her. I just didn't want fake people in my picture, or
Yeah,
something.
that's exactly what she said.
Okay, so that might be tied to it, or it could be something else. But
She
what?
asked for proof.
Right. So maybe the proof came later, but
Hey, David said if you believe Ashley have beachfront property in Iowa to sell you, LOL. Hey, a broken clock is right twice a day. Um,
between Giselle and Ashley, I've never been a fan of Ashley Darby. Um, and I
here's
want
the
to see
thing.
how this plays out, but it's not too far fetched. But I
It's
also
not.
don't like the fact that she keeps inserting herself in everybody else's drama and business because she doesn't have any of her own to share other than that tired thing she did to Josh, or the
Oh yeah,
tired
that doesn't.
or
Yeah,
the other little or the storyline with her mother and her sister. And I don't mean to say that about Sheila, but like Sheila's had man problems since the beginning of since she joined.
Now
You get
that's an interesting. There's a lot of people in the lounge saying, things about Ashley. She's fake. She's a liar. She's this. She's that. Just because she's those things to you doesn't mean
that it can't be true.
that's all I'm saying. You know that, like yes, but also yes.
I'm
Two things
curious
can be
to
true.
see what was the fallout between Jazzy and Stacy, and I think we will probably they're filming the reunion soon. We'll probably find out. Jazzy is very y'all be surprised we met Jazzy earlier this year.
She's very fiery.
Yes, like honestly, she's very honest. I mean, if she can't share something, she can't share it. But like when I asked her certain questions, she was willing to answer them, honey. So I would just I would just put a pin in it and let's see what happens. But the fact that they have fallen out, Jazzy and Stacy, it's piqued my
Oh
interest.
yeah, yes. This question here. Could you read that?
Didn't Jazzy ask Stacy to be in her wedding and they just met last season? Yes.
Yeah, and so this comment follows up. Yes, she did, even though they just met. It's not necessarily a barometer on how much of a friend you are really. You have an on-screen bond and you put a cast member in the wedding. It's just something Bravo has always done, and those reality television weddings kind of always do. They have a cast member involved in some sort of way to tie it into the group in order to, from a production standpoint, have the show involved in the wedding, and from you being a cast member standpoint, make sure the more people you have involved in your wedding, the more likely it is to air.
Yeah.
So I don't really see any harm or foul in that. Um, and for whatever the reason she declined, that's fine. But if the reason was given ultimately is not because I didn't know, if it's ultimately um, found out to be true that, oh, I declined because I didn't know she was going to be on the show. That's a little, even though you asked, maybe because she's on the show, that's a little, it's a little hurtful. I don't know. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
We shall see.
yeah. Okay. The girls arrive, and it appears they are the only people of color, aka black girls, and were asked to sing the national anthem. So they performed "Lift Every Voice." Hallelujah. Wendy wasn't here for the stomping of the divots. She is not stomping on nobody's divots. Jazzy and Ashley talk again about her wedding, and Jazzy says she's never questioned her friendship with Stacy. And Jazzy doesn't believe Stacy told the girls she wasn't coming to Jazzy's wedding because that's what a friend does. The girls gather to eat, and Ashley brings up Angel feeling like she isn't part of the group. Angel says the girls want her to have a one sided relationship where the girls want her to beg to be their friend. She says Ashley ruined the event with her drama, and she thinks her relationships with the group will be all right, even with Wendy. Wendy barely looks up from her plate, cuts a nasty side eye, and pays Angel dust. What's going on with the Angel of it all?
Honestly, there was some stuff that unfolded online between Angel and her sister had some words for Wendy. Honestly, I think this is another like one-sided beef because you threw her under the bus with Kay episodes ago.
Who?
Angel,
Angel threw who under the bus with Kay?
Wendy.
How did Angel throw
No,
Wendy
no,
under the bus?
I'm sorry. Actually, Kay threw Wendy under the bus with Angel and Angel
How?
when they were all at that table, and Kay was like, "Do you like this girl?"
But no, so you mean what you're saying is Kay threw Angel under the bus with Wendy.
Yeah,
But Angel threw it's Wendy threw Angel under the bus with Kay. Remember?
with the chin check.
Yes. And that's not what you said, and you were upset about it. She wasn't the only one who did it. But we're speaking about Wendy and Angel,
Right.
right? So for everybody, before y'all get to, well, we're speaking in regards to Wendy and Angel. Wendy was not the only one who threw Angel under the bus. Giselle threw Angel under the bus, and Ashley attempted to throw Angel under the bus, even though she wasn't present
Right.
in the body at shopping. Wendy did say repeatedly, that's not what you said, and that's not the same energy that you had, and that feels fake. Okay. We're talking about, I just want to be clear, we're talking about Wendy and Angel, not
Right.
Wendy and not Angel and what Angel should have did with the other girls, because Angel should have cussed out everybody. Just as
Yep.
she should be cussing out everybody, and she seems to not do that. That is acknowledged, that is not forgotten. But
Mm-hmm.
I could also argue that Wendy threw Angel under the bus first. And then Wendy was thrown off by Angel only having heat for Wendy
Oh,
when
Wendy.
Wendy wasn't the only one doing it. But she had heat for you because you were, in essence, whether you were the only one or you weren't the only one, you were doing it too.
I get that. Where I have the issue is Angel claiming that Wendy said something she didn't, which is the catfish comment. And even after Giselle took responsibility for it, you still chose to say Wendy said it.
Weird behavior. I'm not negating anything else. I just want to, you know how I am about the record.
Yeah, yeah,
What's
yeah.
on the
So I
record,
just want to
whatever.
be
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah.
So
No.
that's where it's really one
No.
sided. She left her alone, and then all of a sudden you at the Giselle
But
party, and
did she leave her
Giselle like she
alone?
got smoke for you, and you like she got smoke for me for what? You said I was a catfish. No, I didn't. Giselle said that.
Hey, Curtis Knight. Curtis Knight wants to know, why the fuck are you gay? Why the fuck are you here, bitch? Production bartenders, get that raggedy ass, dirty ass, um, crust
We,
between the eyes, cracked all up in between the ears, dirt all up in all behind the neck,
so why
having
you
ass
here
ring
then?
around the tub, neck having ass bitch up out of my motherfucking channel. Production, do your not production, but bartenders in the lounge, do your job and get this raggedy ass bitch up out my shit. Thank you. Oh, they already took care of it. That's why you. Oh, they took care of it. Very good, bitch. Bitch, you got the wrong one, bitch. Do not play with me. Cause what you're gonna get is an ass whooping, and you're gonna get cussed out, and then you're gonna get another ass whooping, and you're gonna get cussed out in Z formation, bitch. That's why I'm gay. Oh, get the fuck up out of my shit, bitch. Ragged ass slut. Who the fuck is that ugly, dirty ass bitch?
We monetized.
No, I don't give a fuck. Ban user and remove all their comments. You're banned, Curtis Knight. Don't play with me, bitch. You find you somebody else to play with. Who the fuck is that bitch?
As you can see, we don't tolerate disrespect. I don't care if you disrespected somebody here in the lounge. We don't do that. That was uncalled for.
Why
I
the
don't,
fuck are you
don't
gay?
even
Why
know.
the fuck are you here, bitch?
That's crazy.
Who the fuck is that? Kevin, good night. Good night.
We have a super chat.
Yeah, let's move on.
It's from Dolce Delicious.
Thank you, Dolce Delicious.
And Dolce
Oh,
Delicious says,
girl.
I don't mind Wendy coming for Angel. What the child. Oh Lord. Oh my God. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, y'all tell me, are y'all team Angel or team Wendy in this conflict? There was some conversation between Angel and her sister on threads about Wendy. Um she So I don't know if you guys saw it. If you did not see it, make sure you check it out. It's on the No Chaser TV IG page. And so check that out. You can kind of go and review that. But thank you. Yes, Team Angel or Team Wendy. My thoughts are it seems a little one sided. It seems like she's blaming Wendy for everything. And Ingrid, which is Angel's sister, also said something in reference to Wendy saying she never knew Angel, and that's not what Wendy said. Wendy absolutely said they went to the same college, they're just not in the same age range. They're different years. Okay. Chase pulled it up. So it just to me it's growing legs and it's bigger than it had to be. Um when we get further into the review, we can talk about what was really said. But um
Okay, y'all, because baby, I better let these people know I am not the one you will get cut slap out. Fucking with me. Dirty neck having ass bitch. Anyway, 18 hours later, Angel is packing up the house and is moving out of the Airbnb.
oh dang it.
Uh,
Wait, did anybody catch, and it's the reason why I'm bringing it up. Nobody caught Ashley saying that is the Black national anthem, is that still a thing? Did nobody catch that?
she didn't say, is that still a thing? She didn't know there was one.
Yeah, I'm sorry, she didn't know there was one. Because later on in the
Yeah, but that's why I was going to save it for later on. So we'll hold
okay,
on to that.
okay.
18 hours later, Angel is packing up the house and is moving out of the Airbnb. Uh, there was a miscommunication between Angel and the owner. Kiarna arrives and walks in, and Bobby says, "Oh, we don't knock around here, huh?" Tia arrives and she knocks. Now, Bobby, y'all filming a reality show. Does it matter? In everyday life, yes, you should probably not. But if I know that someone's coming to film a scene, unless Bobby didn't know they was coming to film a scene, I don't know. But okay, Bobby.
He
Uh,
frustrated. I get it.
Only person stricter than me is Bobby. It seemed like the rental was double booked. Tia offers her services as she's a Sotheby's realtor. Angel says they're an NFL family, so they're used to moving. Her son's name is Kush.
I saw that. I was You named the son after weed?
I
Oh,
just, I just, okay, all right. Um,
poor
Bobby is I don't know if he's annoyed or not, but he went outside when they finished filming, as he tends to do. And there's that. Now, Angel saying that they're an NFL family and they're used to moving has absolutely nothing to do with you having to move right now. She was trying to say like us moving is not a big deal. We're an NFL family, all of those things, but you being an NFL family doesn't really have anything to do with the fact that the Airbnb was not booked long enough. Long enough.
yeah,
The
because you're not.
executive rental, the VRBO.
Yeah, because he's no longer playing. So why is that relevant?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's relevant in the fact that like we're a pro and we're used to moving, but it's not relevant to the reason why you have to move. You feel me?
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Giselle calls Tia while Tia is leaving. She tells Giselle that Angel is moving out because the lease is up on the rental and is going back to Colorado. They're going back to Colorado while they find a place in Potomac. Giselle gags, honey. Giselle says she just moved to be to Potomac to be on the show then, and maybe she doesn't like, or maybe she doesn't like the group. Giselle says Angel thought they were going to be done filming the show and they weren't. And now she has to go because the filming has not wrapped. And I'm thinking to myself, well, damn, I know she was double upset that all that stuff happened with Karen and Wendy because they had to keep picking up. Wendy and Giselle are hosting a potluck. And we'll get to that in just a little bit. Baby.
Sorry.
No, you could no. What? It's a dog. What? Um, Anywho, what did you think about Angel having to move? Are you buying it? That it was a miscommunication? Like, what do you really feel about the rental period and Giselle ready to be messy?
I don't know what to think. I mean, I'm one of those people that my wheels are spinning when stuff like this happens. But clearly Giselle just spits out whatever comes to her mind in the moment. Um, I just listen, Angel, I really hope this was a really bad, like, what do you how do you say it? This is a real major error because
Yeah.
you already had like major things pile up on like against you, and then this happens, and it just makes it seem worse. Folks are already calling for you to be gone, and now you add this. It just seems very, the timing of this was very strange and interesting. Giselle is a messy heifer, always been a messy heifer. She gonna pounce on any little thing you give her. And so Angel gave her another reason to throw out these little digs. And unfortunately for Angel, I don't think she was ready to be on a reality TV show like this. And it just does not look good for her right now. And I'm gonna take it a little step further. We already know there's something wrong with the house in Colorado because we saw the trailer. So I don't know if this season is gonna get any better for her. It's just a mess. So yeah, it may not seem like a big deal right now, Sean, but it's not gonna get any better, even though they own the house in Colorado. So it's a, to me, Angels launch into this season has been an absolute shit show. Sorry.
I feel like, Angel told I think okay, two things could be true. Y'all not happy with Angel being on the show. I feel like everybody should come back. Do I feel like Angel has had a strong season? Absolutely not. Do I feel like if Angel tapped into more of the delusion and the mess, it would be riveting television? Absolutely. Right? Because Angel has clearly outlined to us her intent on moving to Potomac, right?
Hmm.
And she has clearly told us, like, Giselle acting like it's a gotcha moment that she was in a rental. That was up. We knew that she was renting a house. That's
She's
not a gotcha moment. She was renting a house while she was in Potomac. Listen, I have a hard time believing that Angel did it to be on the show because Angel had never actually watched the show. So that's why I don't necessarily believe why it was done in that essence. I saw a comment saying that their theory is that Angel moved. Excuse me, Angel. I have a theory. I think this season had wrapped. The season had wrapped, and they started filming again when Karen was released. I think that's why the Airbnb had expired and they couldn't extend. So no, this is still in June, right? Because this is right after Juneteenth. Toodle Doo was on Juneteenth. Then they sung Let Every Voice because that was around Juneteenth. Filming, I was going to, film was supposed to wrap in July, like towards the end of July, whatever. Karen didn't get out until September.
September. Mhm.
So the cameras went back up because she got out early. I don't know when whatever happened with um, Wendy and Eddie happened. When were they arrested? October?
October.
So the cameras picked up, and they kind of just stayed up. So technically, it's still an error and a gaffe on Angel's part, her and the landlord, whatever it is, the person she's renting it from. I don't know what she thought. I don't know, but they still had another group trip to go. They just didn't add on a group trip. Like they went to Nevis, and that was it, right?
Yeah,
They didn't do a domestic, right?
right.
They had a domestic. I have a feeling they were still going to go to Colorado anyway. That's not something that they could logistically work out that quickly. That's something that's done a while in advance. Scouting locations, getting releases, doing this, doing that. So I don't really think that's what it was. I don't think so. She has a daughter named Gaia. Gaia is Greek, for like goddess of the earth or something like that. Y'all didn't know I knew that, did you?
Yeah, I knew Gaia was a Greek name, but Kush, I
Yeah,
don't
she's
know where that
a.
one come from.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to think where Kush. I don't remember how she spelled it.
Cush, was how she spelled Kush. Gaia means earth in Greek, representing the primordial Mother Earth goddess from whom all life emerged in mythology. Yes, Gaia.
Oh, oh, it's a biblical name, Kush, Noah's
Also,
grandson.
we. Uh,
Yeah, but I know it's just like we would have. I'm thinking we. It's
that's
the
what it
first thing
is.
that came to mind.
Is she saying it's not about weed?
It's not. It's a biblical name. It was Noah's grandson name. And I didn't know this, and it's the ancient land people of South Egypt. It was the Kush Empire. Yes, I do remember that part. So yeah. Um, listen, I this whole thing with Angel, I think Bobby really lost his shit. Like we gotta move out quick. He was just frustrated.
Well, I think that here's the thing about Bobby, right? We'll get into it. I'm gonna make sure I give you the thing about Bobby for me.
Okay.
Okay, make sure because I get into the review and I will forget.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, Giselle was looking for something is that it's not. And that's when I start to be like, because I felt bad for Angel at the beginning. I felt like even though she handled the situation solely coming from Wendy and not Giselle and Ashley poorly, I do think that I feel like, in my opinion, everybody took that and focused on that and never focused on what was being done to Angel at the same time. They were needling her about changing her mind. Then the next thing they did was Giselle and Wendy had a conversation about whether she graduated from college or not, which I think is crass and tacky.
Yes, I agree with that.
And then they get to Nevis. Well, then they say she didn't want Jazzy to come on the trip because she wanted Sharice to come instead. She
Yeah.
didn't say that. She just said that Sharice coming.
Yes, I do remember.
Then we get to Nevis, and it's the catfish conversation,
Yeah, it was a lot.
which she handles poorly again, right? But it's still a lot. And then she's told that she's a mean, nasty wag off camera. She had a lot. So that's why I had a tweet. Everybody said no, but my tweet was, so are we tired of the Stacy gang up or just the Stacy and the Angel gang up or just the Stacy one? Because Angel has been dogged as well. They've honestly taken turns between the two.
Yep. And I feel like the audience fell for the shit. I'm sorry. Y'all gotta own this. Here's the thing. I really genuinely feel like y'all let Giselle and motherfucking Ashley Darby play in y'all faces and allow them to get away with not having a damn storyline. And they've been running with these narratives. And they recruited Kay, and I'ma say it, Kay to do their dirty work. And she the fool too. Cause we haven't gotten to the Kay and the Stacy sit down. Because she had to admit she was dead ass wrong. So y'all allow them to play in your face. Them heifers ain't had storylines in ages. And what they do is they stir the mess and they hide their hands. And what's pissing me off with Angel is that she is not directly addressing them, and they are the root of the bullshit. And what I will also venture to say is Kay is not a real friend to her. There's no way I would let people dog my friend like that on television. So for me, it's blame to spread all around.
Everybody's at fault, but it seems like not everybody's getting the blame.
That's my point.
Well,
That has
don't
been
say
my point.
delicious though. Angel joins in on ganging up on Stacy. Stacy joins in on ganging up on Angel.
Yep.
Everybody has a part.
Yep. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm taking notes on this situation because you asked me a question about colorism. And I don't know, Angel. I really tried to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you and your sister doing what y'all did the other day to Wendy,
But I asked y'all that at the beginning of the season, and what y'all told me.
I wasn't enough notes.
No, I'm
I'm
just saying.
taking
But
notes. No,
I'm
I admit it.
always,
Now I'm taking
I
notes.
understand, but I'm always the first one to the party. Am I not?
Yeah, I'm
I am
taking notes.
always the first one to the party, and y'all the reason why I didn't blast her head open about it, right?
Right.
I told because I was finna get a episode 3.
I'm taking notes because when her and her sister talked about it, had that conversation before, it was all about Wendy as well. So I'm taking notes. And Angel, I'm on your ass because I will not agree that I'm not gonna sit here and say what she said about her eye and it being Forrest Whitaker and everything and the butthole thing is rooted in colorism. But what I will say is it was nasty. Because if they talked about your physical appearance, bitch, you wouldn't like it. And there's things I could say, Angel, but because you're postpartum, I won't. So she getting real nasty, and I don't like it. And I'm saying that as a light-skinned woman. I don't like it wherever it's coming from. Don't get it twisted. My mama is dark. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna call it both ways. Whether it's a dark-skinned sister talking shit about a light-skinned sister or a light-skinned sister talk about a dark-skinned sister. I don't like it. I had to say it. This episode, I've had enough. It's a lot. It really is. I agree. It was a lot on Angel. Did she handle it the best? No, absolutely not. You know what I mean? But I just don't think she was prepared. I also don't think Kay is the greatest friend that she thinks because she threw her under the bus and she talked down to her in a condescending way by saying, oh, if I said it, I'm sorry. And that, no, girl, because if somebody did that to you, you be overly aggressive. And we'll get into that as soon as you talk about the Stacy and the K conversation. And I don't like to use the aggressive word, but when the shoe fits, it does. And for me, Kay has really worn that shoe this season. You have been overly aggressive in situations where it need not be.
Okay. Um.
Joe J delicious. I'm done. I'm not gonna say that though. um, Guy is 2 years old. I don't know how old the baby is.
I don't know. I mean,
I think that's part of why she's very insecure in that catfish and the comments about how she looks kind of really made her cry and all of that. I think she's really insecure about it. And I understand that point, but don't talk about somebody else's physical appearance if you don't want somebody talking about yours. That's all I'm going to say. It's not like it's just a rule of thumb. That's how I look at it.
Oh yeah, don't step on my foot. I won't step on yours.
So now it's fair game. Sorry,
She talked about someone's physical appearance. Oh yes, yes, yes,
Wendy's.
yes, yes.
Yes.
I don't think Wendy's gonna let that slide at the reunion. I just updated my iPhone and it's doing like this weird bubbly looking thing now. I don't know if I like that.
Oh yeah, that's part of the update.
You like it?
I think it toned down on my end.
I just did it and it's just weird. Maybe I got used to it.
You
I
gotta get
literally
used to it. It's a
just did
little
it.
bit of yeah.
It's
I
team too
think I got
much.
used to it. I think apparently I did because I don't
It's
even
team too
know.
much.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, while we're here, I never ask you guys for anything other than super chats and subscribing and liking and commenting and showing up and being part of the experience. However, I have been talking myself out of asking you guys for something for a couple of days now. And it's going to be Tori's first time hearing about it as well. Because I just don't, I was just like talking myself out of like this, right? But you've heard of Culture Con and the Culture Creative, right?
Yeah.
You know they're accepting nominations. Today is the deadline for nominations for creatives of 2026, right?
Today's the deadline.
To submit someone that you know.
Okay.
If everyone within the sound of my voice could take some time, I'm going to get a link. I'm going to drop the link. It's only like 5 minutes at the most, 2 or 3 minutes, and fill out the form nominating me, Chase Brown, and no chaser.
Sean, hold on.
That's why I didn't want to do it.
Check. No, no. We're gonna
Never
stop.
mind.
No, no, we're not doing that. Sean, that is not what we do. Let's be honest here. As people of color, we do not like asking people for stuff. And that's something we need to learn to unlearn. And so please do not discourage him from doing this. Chase is not like to ask anybody for anything.
That's why I'm so damn tired of y'all not getting these Salt Lake City reviews.
So if y'all could drop the link, boo, please. And we
Okay.
move on.
I'm
Uh
scared now because Sean.
no, don't let Sean discourage you. Sean, don't do that. Do you need a virtual pop out? Drop it in the chat, please. And
Okay.
folks, please submit Chase Brown. Do y'all need me to write his name in there? Chase Brown for the creator.
For a creator. So they do like a class every year that announces like African American or just people of color, like the hot new news, you know what I'm saying? Like people disrupting the industry, making waves. And I just thought that maybe it was out of my reach. And so I didn't want to ask anybody, but something keeps telling me ask, ask, ask. And I know today, I know it's a little last minute. And so I do apologize about, that, but I really
Don't
didn't think,
apologize.
I just didn't
It
think
is
that.
what it is. I have the same. We all have the same problem. We all have imposter syndrome. This is why we support, right? So drop the link,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
Y'all
I'm going
go
to drop the
out and
link.
support Chase for being a part
Okay. So,
of the creative collectives. Um, is it the Culture Class? They have so many
yeah.
things now. Shout out to Amani. Now, because I'm in New York, Amani, when they was coming at Amani founded the Culture Collective, and I've met her. She is a great person. She actually used to do PR for Bravo.
Thank you. Oh, wow.
Yes,
Right.
so she
Imani Ellis?
Yes, that's who
She
founded it.
did. Wow, good for
Yes.
her.
So shout out to
Yeah.
Amani and
I
the
used to go study those, press releases, and Imani Ellis was always the press contact. You're right.
yes. So
Wow,
shout
okay,
out to
that's
Amani
funny.
for elevating and
Yeah.
amplifying Black voices.
Okay.
Shout out to them. And so please submit Chase for that accolade. He deserves it. He works very hard behind the scenes and is the brains behind the
Not the
brand.
only brain, but thank you. Cause y'all tell me y'all
I,
really
I know. We
all right,
got
all right,
you.
all right,
We
all right.
got you. It's not about me. It's not about anybody else right now.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
so catch it, right? Boom.
What's
So
your
check
location? Florida. Jacksonville?
it.
It asks. It asks. It asks.
I know it does, but oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, you could put Jacksonville, Florida in there. Now it says the categories are entrepreneurship and tech. So disruptive innovators who use their platforms and talent to push the envelope with future thinking initiatives. So do you think we should do that? Entertainment or content creation, innovative creatives who transform digital spaces into vibrant hubs of inspiration through compelling storytelling and stunning visuals. I'm thinking entrepreneurship and tech.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Said push in the envelope.
Yes. We're really disrupting the reality television space. We have, if you want to be honest, listen, we started doing the blog and we put that template out, and everybody was, everybody kind of.
I would say they would put you in the content creator.
Okay, so then we'll do content creator, guys, content creation.
And they want your email address. Put the brand email
Yeah,
address.
I got you. I got you. I'm going to drop everything in there. Okay.
Okay.
So here's what we need to know: Chase Brown,
Your
Jacksonville,
location,
Florida.
email address. See, some of them are doing it as we speak. You see here?
Um, and if they ask you for the website, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all the Facebook since it's got over 93,000 followers. Get into it. Get into those teas.
All right, you need to put it on Twitter too.
Okay.
Uh
93.8 thousand.
you might even have to put it on TikTok, child. Let's push the
I'm
envelope.
actually, when we're done, I'm gonna pin it to the YouTube.
Okay.
But we have until 11:59 p.m. today to do it. That's the Facebook link if it asks for a website. Y'all copy and paste that. I did not. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Just want to say thank you. I'm not gonna
And rewatch
do
squad, do the same.
it.
Dang, we definitely should have did this on Monday.
Yeah,
Anyway,
no, I just
I know. You gotta stop being scared.
there go the URL right there, you guys, for the
Bold
Facebook
moves here in 2026.
and TikTok. Yeah, TikTok, 23,000, 24,000 on TikTok. Thank y'all so much. If everybody can blast them, they'll let the people know, hey, look, she's not here to play. She's here to slay. Okay, thank you so much for your super chat, Art World. We were doing a review, right? And I just got to begging. So um we were talking about Angel and Wendy and the breakdown of Angel and Wendy's relationship. I honestly, in my opinion, think they both contributed to it. I y'all not gonna like it. Y'all not gonna
No,
like
no,
that.
no. I agree with that. I
It's
just
not as
feel
one sided as people are making it out to be.
I agree. I just didn't like the fact that
Angels did shit I ain't, I don't like.
she enlisted her sister to do it, and that she's directing the
And if you only have heat for one sister who happens to be the chocolate girl amongst a bunch of other light skinned women who are doing it as well, it begs the question, why are you doing it? But it's also disappointing for Wendy to be doing it as well when her whole fan base and character arc and motto and stance on the show has been primarily in opposition to mean girl behavior because she was subjected to it.
I agree. I'm not disagreeing. I told you
Let's
I ain't like
we're
her
gonna talk
booty
about it.
licking.
Y'all come on, we're
No,
gonna
no, no. I don't like her booty licking with Giselle. I really don't. I'm telling y'all. but y'all wanted them to make up and kiss, and so that's what happened. So now she being a mean girl with Ashley and
I would have preferred another. I would have preferred if Wendy would have slotted herself into the Karen role, where Karen likes Giselle, she loves Giselle, but she don't give Giselle no room for error. You know what I mean? And so when the catfish comment came up, people were justifying Wendy laughing by saying that Angel only had smoke for Wendy at the table in Kiana's pre-Preakness brunch. But the reason why Angel had smoke for Wendy, which in my opinion, the smoke was justified, she just was in error by not applying it to everyone. The smoke for Wendy was justified because the girls were asking Angel, why did your demeanor and opinion change between now and then? And it seems a little fake and it's suspect that you've had a change of heart after you slept on it. After she explained it, and this is why I slept on it. I'm over it. Me and Kiana talked, and we're good. The girls would not let it go, and when I say the girls, I mean Giselle, Wendy, and Ashley. I'm not really sure if Stacy took a part in it. I don't remember, but those three definitely were. So yes, Wendy is wrong for taking part in that. She is, y'all. But Angel is wrong for not having smoke for anyone else other than Wendy.
yeah. David said, "What are you doing for the bio on here?" Did I miss that part?
Oh my God! Wait, they got to give you. You got to get the people up. Huh?
It's about. Let me see.
You know what? Fun. There is a bio portion, right? You guys just write what you feel. Tell them why you think I should be there. Does that make sense? Tori, you there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to
Uh,
find. I was trying to find the link myself.
oh.
Um,
Now we doing homework and the review
no,
and a
I'm
review.
sorry.
No, I'm
I
talking
was
about no.
trying to
I'm
see
talking
what
all of us
David was
doing it. We
talking about.
reviewing and doing it.
I was trying to figure out what David was talking about.
Start.
David said fine. Sorry. I do agree with some of that. Angel just
I'm nominating myself. I'm the Angel. Just what?
Angel just I just it rubbed me the wrong way, the thing with her sister and her the other
Oh no,
day.
no. You see, I haven't. Have I said one word about that?
Nah,
You know, if
I
I didn't
just
agree.
that took it over the top for me. And but I
Well,
like had that not happened,
well.
I
See,
would be I
go
would
ahead.
be
Hit it now.
like, it had it not happened, then I'd be like, Chase, absolutely. It's an even playing field. But the fact that you enlisted your sister to help you,
But that's what sisters do, right?
I know, I know,
Yeah.
but at the same time,
Uh huh.
didn't she and Kay double team Wendy? So you
Wait,
always
wait,
need some
wait,
support.
wait, 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 wait. She and double K double she who Angel?
What well, it was Kay's beef, and I feel like she
No, I
enlisted.
was just trying to remember where you what you were referring
That
to.
was the before the table when well, I feel like Kay enlisted her, so scratch that. Kay enlisted Angel in her beef. I didn't think if Kay is beefing with Wendy, you should beef with Wendy. I just felt like it was wrong for Kay to be like, "Do you like this lady?" And I was just like, "Why are you having Angel jumping on your beef with Wendy?" And it just is. It's just too much. All of them are too much at this point. Can we have fun? Because although it's supposed to be drama, I still want to have fun and watch the show. But again, I don't even want to focus too much on the Wendy and the Angel because I feel like we're still allowing Giselle and Ashley to get away with so much because they are the root of all of this. To me, they are the real problem on this show.
Okay. I'm never.
Get Ashley Darby off my screen. That's all. That's all I know. Now, do her like you did Robin and get her off my screen. That's all I'm saying. Then Giselle don't have no minion to do her work for her. or unless it's Kay, because Kay is next in line to be the next Minion. She's auditioning.
Kay is auditioning to be the next Ashley.
Yeah, she is.
In what way?
This beef with Stacy, why?
I was sworn not to spill exact details. But what I will say to you guys is there is more to the story
Okay.
that we do not get. There are things that have been edited out, and Stacy definitely is benefiting from that.
But I told you her ass
There's,
is strategic. I knew she ain't fucking right. I mean, I know she
she
ain't
might not be all the way wrong, but she's not all the way right. You know what I mean?
right.
So it's not as, it may not be as war as me as it's coming off.
Right.
You see how she got T up out of that toodle do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, and that is, I don't say it. Everything that I've ever told y'all has been true. Has it not, Torby?
True.
Whoop, there it is. Because there's definitely things that I wish that I could say, but I was asked not to, and I'm not going to. So there is that. Um,
Yeah, we can only judge by what we see. I mean, listen,
oh yeah,
that's
and
part of
absolutely. That's
reality.
why it doesn't make any sense for me to do it
But
if I was
Chase has
asked.
always said it just seems very chopped and screwed as far as this season and the stuff that we're seeing. And so, okay, we got it. We're not seeing the full picture here.
But that was something I just found out this week.
Okay.
That
I mean,
that
but you said it was chopped and screwed before.
I knew that, but as we're progressing through the season, I was asking questions.
Hmm.
Like I just asked some questions this week, and I got some answers this week. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying? So this
Okay.
is new information that I'm telling you. I'm not
Okay.
regurgitating at the beginning of the season. This is other stuff that I'm telling you.
Mm,
Does that make sense?
yep.
Yeah. There's other stuff that happened that I guess because as it's going along, you're getting to see what's being put together. So you don't know really until it airs, right?
Right.
So they don't really know what's going to make it and what's not, and they have to go along with it.
Okay.
And I think that's the tricky part.
Mm. Well, that's why y'all get like little bonus clips at the reunion. Like somebody brings up something and then they cut to that little what didn't make it to the episode. Mm, okay.
So what are they saying in the lounge about that?
What they're saying is, especially when they did that to Candace, Giselle said, Nicole Lampley, hey Nicole, said Giselle is the most dangerous person who spreads the most hateful rumors in Housewives history, including Ashley, in my opinion. I agree. I agree. Very dangerous. And I was going to bring that up once we get further into the review because Giselle almost spreads another lie.
Okay.
Wait, for real? I didn't know Chris lost jobs because of that.
Yeah, remember she was saying Chris had lost a job because of it. Hmm.
You see, that's the shit I don't like. That's not cool at all. Thank you, David. And for everybody else, if you're just joining, Chase would like to be nominated for the 2026 creative class for the Culture Collective. And you can submit nominations up until 11:59 today. and I will share it again. And y'all could scroll up and see all the information. See, there's the link. Please nominate Chase for content creation. Okay, please nominate Chase. I just you can use the link I just posted. What nominee what's the nominee bio 3 sentences?
Okay, here y'all go. I just typed one. Here y'all go. Here y'all go, baby. You want to
There.
read that out loud for the people?
Okay. To the people. Chase Brown founded No Chaser TV in 2024.
It wouldn't
As,
let me send the full thing, such as
oh,
Carlos King, y'all. Carlos King. Okay.
okay. Um
All right.
um 2024 as a brand dedicated to amplifying Black voices in the realm of reality television and entertainment. From there, the brand quickly became a disruptor in the space with its social media presence of over 125K followers and over 200 million views in 2025. Additionally, the podcast was featured on the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16 reunion, creating a safe space for unsafe opinions. No Chaser TV has been heralded by industry leaders such as Carlos King and Millie Chong. All right. It's okay, David. We appreciate it. As long as you got your entries in,
Thank
child.
y'all. Whatever y'all put in, at least long as they know we in the building, I appreciate it.
Okay, I got to do mine when I get off here. But come on,
All
chat.
right. Let's go ahead. Let's finish this up. All right, guys. So, meanwhile, Wendy is going to call her dad. He has called her, but she was too scared to pick up. Stacy and Kiana, I just, you know how guys feel about the Wendy storyline with her dad. I love it because it mirrors my life. I haven't spoken to my father since I was 9. I saw him one time when I was about 11 or 12. I saw him accidentally in the mall. Did I ever tell y'all that story?
Mm-mm.
So my 10th birthday, I hadn't seen my dad since I was 9. I remember because all day on my 10th birthday, I was like, I know he's gonna call. I waited for a phone call. He never called, right? And I was like, okay. So now I know the relationship is I just at 10 years old, I knew it was dead, It's done. He didn't call. 11 or 12 years old, first day of school, we go shopping for school clothes. I bumped into him in the mall.
Was
I
he
didn't
alone?
bump into him. I saw him. I was with my mom and my younger brother. I saw him, and when I saw him, I ran and hid behind some clothes. Now, my mom being the woman she is, do you think she went and hid behind some clothes?
No. She
She,
said,
she walked right up to him and cussed him slap out in that mall. And I just remember just like watching them behind the clothes like this. And that was the last time I ever saw my dad. So this
I don't
Wendy
blame her.
storyline. Oh Lord Jesus. Wow.
I would have cussed him out too.
I always felt like for a very long time that I probably should have just went up to him and said something, but I was scared.
You
And
would,
at the end of the day, I'm the child. I'm not the daddy. I'm the child.
yeah,
You know.
he dead wrong.
Anywho, so that storyline always is it's really I really love it, and I understand what Wendy means when she said she was too scared to pick up the phone for him. Stacy and Kiana meet, and Stacy says we have to start with the burrata after Kiana told her she doesn't eat cheese. Now, a lot of people were eating Kiana up, but because the sneak peek didn't show what initially happened, when they sat down, Stacy asked, "What should we order?" And
Hmm.
Kiana said, "Oh, I don't care as long as it has no cheese." The lady comes and says, "What do you guys want?" And Stacy says, "I'll have a burrata."
Yeah,
That is the little shit that Stacey be doing. And I know that y'all, Stacey's not responsible for this, but she just had asked the girl, what did y'all want to eat? Implying that they were going to share a plate.
right.
So, anywho. And as a person who doesn't eat cheese, I totally understand how fucking annoying it is. I've been to plenty of events and not eaten because people got cheese on everything. Cheese on everything, Lord. Good Lord. The waitress asks what they want, and Stacy orders the burrata anyway. Kiana says, let's start from the top, and the top is Charlotte in the bunk beds, where she really got to know a different side of Stacy. The side of Stacy that she's been telling us exists. The
Mm-hmm.
side of Stacy that everybody said did not exist. The side of Stacy that we saw when she told Tia last week, Toodle do, get your ass up out of my event.
They confused by the QVC voice. I don't know.
And I still like Stacy anyway, but it's like I'm not blind to
Yeah.
what I'm watching. Anyway, so and then Stacy starts weaponizing Kiana's uh incident defending herself against Sesame Street when the cameras went down in season 8. Stacy says, no, let the record show at Giselle's house you came from me every time I see you, and you're always bucking up. Kiana says, what does bucking up mean? Now, Stacy says that she never said that Kiana was violent, and the clips show otherwise.
Right.
Stacy asks why Kay would go to Monique and tell her that she dated Chris Samuels. The flashback shows that when Stacy was asked, she said, we definitely hung out. Now, hung out is up for debate. To some people, that means that you went on a date. To some people, it means you did not. I'm not going to sit here and litigate that with the people. Stacy says Kay says there's lies and then there's being forthcoming. She is passionate and direct, but she never would hurt Stacy and would never want to fight Stacy. So please stop referencing her fight. The girls toast and Kay says, "Okay, Detroit," and Stacy says, "Okay, Baltimore," and we're done. Let's talk about it because everybody has opinions on Kiana versus Stacy. Here's my initial opinion, right? Everybody, y'all not gonna like this. I maybe should have asked y'all to do this on another do this for me because y'all not gonna like what I got to say about it. Mm. Everybody was annoyed with Stacy after the reunion, not just Kiana. Everybody, because everybody felt that when that bomb that TJ dropped at the reunion dropped, it confirmed everything that people had been feeling about Stacy or on the fence with her about, which last season the conversation amongst reviewers, amongst fans, amongst the girls was, what the fuck are we watching? You got a boyfriend, they couldn't figure out the boyfriend really liked her or not, or if he was gay or not. That's just the truth, right? TJ, or not even a boyfriend, a best friend. They hadn't slept together. They hadn't hung out together. He was pouring juicy juices in wine glasses and making Totino's pizza as a date and calling her Stacy Ruski and getting mad at her for not introducing her to people at Wendy's birthday party and all of the suspect things. Then he says he's not coming to that fake ass show because Stacy owed him the rest of his money and she needs to pay up. That was what happened. The girls were annoyed with it, and it wasn't the only one being Kiana. All of them were, even Wendy. Wendy did something with Stacy that she did with Karen. And you know I'm going with this, right?
No, go ahead.
I always felt like Wendy's pivot from being in opposition with Karen season 5 to wanting to be Karen's friend and build a friendship in season 6 was strategic because when she saw how it went down on the show, she realized that anyone in opposition to Karen and Monique were not going to be fan favorites.
Mm. Okay.
And I feel that even though, like the Still I Rise and how that took off and became a thing, and though it was suspect that TJ said that he was getting paid and it was fake in the canon, those girls are annoyed in the canon. But when she saw the public response to it, I feel that it was better to go along and get along for Wendy because Wendy's tenure on the show majorly has been in fan favorite status, and it would not bode well for her to be one of the ones ganging up on on Stacy. So to her, I've asked y'all all season this season, why is Wendy letting Stacy play in her face? As we see this in these last couple of episodes, Wendy has been taking digs at Stacy, has she not?
Yes, she has.
And she's been doing them primarily where? Behind Stacy's back, right?
Right.
To me, it's strategic. To me, it works. To me, they need allies. To me, Stacy didn't have a friend. She didn't know if Jazzy was coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Did I say that earlier?
Mm-hmm.
And Wendy, Karen gone, that was her ally. And then it was exposed by Stacy that Karen never saw her as anything other than that, as Karen told her from day one. And so Candace is gone. Y'all not really happy with her being friends with Giselle because it seems like she's not being a true friend to Giselle. It seems like she's falling in line to a lot of the viewers. Am I right?
Right.
So where else does she turn?
To Stacy.
Boom. Y'all got it. Come on. We're going to do it or we're not going to do it.
Listen, it's either sink or swim in this.
Did I say I was mad at it?
No.
But am I
You
calling it
gotta
like
be
I see it?
strategic. You got to. You have to. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd rather her be strategic than her be Ashley Darby.
I'm just saying, but don't piss on me and tell me it's raining. I'm not gonna be.
No, absolutely not. But here's the thing also.
See, but here y'all go. They all talk shit. They
No,
all,
no,
they
no,
all,
no,
they
no.
all.
I'm saying it.
No,
I'm
no, no, no,
saying
no, no. I'm talking about like I'm reading the comment. They
oh,
all talk shit in them confessions. That's an excuse. Go ahead, Torby.
I just feel like I'm a strategic person too, but I'm also a genuine person. I just feel like Wendy,
Boom, Erica J. Go ahead. Oh, thank you.
yeah, he didn't. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. I
Like,
agree.
I'm like, why is everybody like, what are we doing? You name, could you read this comment, please? I'm sorry, Torby. I didn't mean to
Tracy
cut off
didn't
the
expect to be close to Wendy. That Nigerian
Didn't.
gummy line was for her throwing shade to Wendy.
First of all, do you know how you can tell Stacy did not expect to be closer to Wendy? She told Tia that she felt that Tia was a safe space for Timu
Yes,
and
she
not
did. She
Wendy.
definitely did.
Come on, y'all. We're
And
enjoying the
then
show. I love the show. I love all the girls. I'm just gonna give it to everybody. I can't give it to Giselle and
we gotta
Ashley
be
and not
honest.
give it to everybody else.
I don't like
Right?
being
But hold on, wait.
obtuse.
But so that's the one part, right? Then the
Hmm.
second part is that Nigerian named Gummy Line was throwing shade to Wendy, and Wendy let her motherfucking get away with it. I could not believe. And then not only did she name the line of Nigerian name that translates to the name of her husband's motherfucking brand, which
Oh,
I thought was another slap in the face. She then told her it was a conflict of interest and she couldn't come to the event. What?
1 second. Demisio, get rid of Jesus Christ Jet. Please. Get rid of him. Because Chase, I believe Chase already cursed his
Oh
ass.
no, I don't know who that is, but no, you can let them people stay from now.
Let him stay for now.
Y'all can stay. Y'all can eat me from the back. Next, keep going. And make sure you put in your vote for me for the creative class of 2026.
Anyway, where's all these trolls? Oh, coming up in the world, you got trolls now.
Right, like what's that about?
um, yeah, they both need each other. I think that's why she's turning the other cheek. I absolutely agree with that. It's unfortunate, but yes, Candace leaving left her open. Left her susceptible. I feel like that's also why she booty licking Giselle now. I also feel like maybe she thought Kay was gonna be that person, and they fell out, and so she definitely needed a friend. This is how you play the game, though. It's not any different than Beverly Hills. It's not any
I
different.
know. I just because I
Yeah.
think when I be saying stuff, you know, they be like, oh, if I don't like somebody, well, I'm gonna say it, right? But here's the thing: I like all the girls, and you want to know why I like all the girls, right, wrong, or indifferent? Because I don't know them. I'm specifically speaking to what I see on a television show. I might not like their ways, they may be wrong, but I don't know. If I don't know you, I can't say I don't like you. Now, if I've had interactions with you, I don't like you. You know what I mean? I don't like what you said. I don't like what you doing, but I love women. Like I love black women. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to be a black woman, okay? But I love black women. I love the stories. I love the show. Housewives is winners and losers. Housewives is right and wrong. I think some people go too far. I think people do things that are team too much. Some people do things that should get them put off the show. But y'all know who I am. Everything is forgivable to me with
Reason.
accountability
Mhm.
and respect. So
Yeah.
I see this is but
I don't
see
forgive Ashley Darby.
this is what I be saying about how people excuse stuff. Go ahead. Please read this.
Agree. If Giselle and Ashley can do what they do, Stacey can do what she do. I keep telling y'all, this is a slippery slope.
I don't like that. The reason why I
Yeah,
don't like that is because I know I know for me, we never said that Giselle and Ash could do what they motherfucking do.
I don't like it.
If Giselle and
Lying
Ash
on
could do
people.
it, they wrong. When Stacey and them do it, they wrong too. That's all.
Y'all haven't
You
learned
still gonna
anything
watch
from
anyway.
Mia. Y'all haven't learned anything from Mia. Y'all really haven't. That's a case study
Oh,
on what not to do.
that's the water. Okay, I'm like, what is that? You even forgive Candace? Yeah, yeah. I mean, it took me some time. It's gonna take me some time. It's gonna take me some time. Now I ain't said with time. Yeah, yeah. But I like Candace too. I did not like the fight. I didn't like what Monique did, and I didn't like how Candace reacted to it. And that's me. I don't care. Catch that dirt.
I don't like Giselle, and I will never forgive her for what she did to Chris. I think that was disgusting. I think it was vile. I think it was a pile on. I think
But
Ashley's
see, remember what I said? I think some things should be what grounds for you being put off the show, right?
yeah.
She should have. She should have. She should.
Shit,
I
yeah.
don't think it was fair that Candace had to leave for a situation she didn't create.
And y'all forget that Mia and Ashley tried to pile on that Chris shit too. So I'm gonna say that too. I don't like them heifers either.
All right, come on, let's go ahead and get on back to it.
Okay.
If you voted for Chase in the 2026 creative class, let me hear you say, hey. Ooh, it's
I ain't
quiet.
do it yet.
Y'all, please do it. Please, please, please. Hey, okay. Hey, okay, hey. I'm gonna say y'all show me the receipts. Hey, okay, we got saved. Okay. um, okay. So Kiana and Stacy, right? Um,
It was like an essay.
yeah, I didn't. Sorry, y'all, but vote 1-800 choke that hole. Um, there was something else Stacy did that I did not like
Go
in
ahead.
this. Now
Go ahead.
you always bucking up. You calling that girl ghetto? Let's just call it what it is. I don't like it. I don't like it. You
Okay,
calling
but
that girl ghetto? I don't like it. I don't like it. We just talking about Kiana, Stacy. We can get into Kiana and what she done did wrong too. But
okay.
I didn't like. I don't, and that has been a recurring theme. Y'all don't like elitism. Y'all don't like people looking down on people. Y'all don't like people weaponizing situations until it's your faves who do them, and then they get all the passes in the world.
Okay.
Ah,
So I'm gonna say this.
okay. You would venture to say.
I would venture to say there is levels. And although Stacey has a very
I feel like
passive aggressive tone, or it's a tone that's like a little condescending, I will acknowledge that. but doing and call me a something hoe and and my car, and I'm not giving you that. Tone it down.
I think that they fight in different ways. I
They
think that,
absolutely do.
the way that Stacy fights is in her poise, and she gives you an elegant drag. It's very Karen Huger based. It's very classy based. You know, a very QVC based drag, or you're going to get dragged. And Kiana is a very what you see is what you get kind of a read and drag. You know what I mean? Um, more visuals, excuse me, more various, more beautiful says she's a bit aggressive. Okay, okay. They call Stacy Detroit like that's demeaning. Um, what was the situation that people um someone was upset because they said called Stacy Detroit, right?
Yeah,
But
is this the Detroit Stacy? They've
it,
said that.
but before that, Stacy said Miss Prim and Proper, here she is, Miss with that London with the London, right? Right?
Yep.
Was
They
that not a
all do it
dig?
to each other, honestly.
Yeah, but Stacy said that first.
Yeah.
So Detroit is definitely a dig. Detroit speaks to, I think people are trying, I don't know anything about Detroit, but people are saying, I guess people, it's so cold in the D, you know what I mean? People are trying to use that to reference where you're from and who you are and all that stuff. And so they all do it to each other. How about that? She
Yeah.
is she is problematic, Chase? Nicole wants to know. I don't know if she is problematic, but I didn't like it. I won't go that far, you know. Kay needs a chill though. She do need to take a chill pill. Hey, listen, I can have a y'all must have done forgot. Thank you, Art World. I know that was like a lot. So thank you for finishing the nomination. Um, y'all must have forgot that I'm the girl that's gonna keep it real across the board with everybody. You on mute?
Yeah, I was talking to the dog.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh no, okay. This is because I saw your mouth moving. All right. All right, you guys. Kiana, you do have to take responsibility for being the person to deliver that bone to Monique. I think that she looked a bit embarrassed about it when it was point blank ass in the period. What does it have to do with you? Why are you taking it upon yourself to do it? Because that's really not giving Kiana. You know what I mean? And to me, it seemed like she was kind of just like,
I forgot about that. I didn't. I agree. And as a woman who has a lot of male friends,
mm-hmm,
there has been plenty times where people have made assumptions that because I'm in a restaurant with a man, that's my boyfriend. I have college friends that are male and it's just me and them going out. That is not my man. I don't like when women do that. And
and
it was
Tori B got a man.
so anyway, I just don't like it. And so it just was wrong of Kay to even open her mouth to Monique, somebody she did not know, to spill Stacy's tea, whether or not she was dating Chris or not. That wasn't her business to tell. And I'm really big on minding my own business. But it's just like anytime you see me, you could see me outside with 3 different men. That does not mean they're my man. I'm dating them. One of them could have been my friend. One of them could have been my man. One of them could have been my cousin. For all you know, I just don't like that. And so for me, Kay really fell flat. And I'm glad that Stacy did hold her feet to the fire on that one. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. Kay was wrong for that. Um, so there we go. All right. Ashley, Giselle, and Wendy meet. Wendy tells them that Stacy yelled "Yippee!" when she was found out that it was a potluck and she's going to bring potato salad. Giselle tells the ladies that Angel got kicked out of her house. Giselle says Angel has been evicted. Wendy says a girl came up and told one of her girlfriends that um, a realtor that she needs a house in Potomac and she needs it to look 50K, but only cost 2 to 3K. Wendy says she is invested in Angel's finances, but is more so concerned for how she shows up for the group. Giselle tells Wendy she heard Bobby didn't like Eddie, and Wendy was like, and then she said, "Nah, girl, I'm just joking." And everybody laughs it off. Um,
Oh, Ashley said, "Is Angel broke?" I didn't like that.
and I didn't like what Wendy did either. Because if you don't care how she shows up in the group, what's the point of telling us that?
No, she said, "I care about how that
I
she."
mean, if you don't care about her finances, but you care about how she shows up in the group, what's the point of telling us about her finance?
Yeah,
About that.
I get that part. Yeah.
To me, it was just like a direct contradiction. And I'm sure everybody wants a house that's 50K, that look 50K, but only costs 2 or 3K.
We were
So
all
I
like,
didn't really see like what the gotcha was. I guess it was implied. I guess it was attempted to imply that Angel was faking her lifestyle. I, I
and
think it's I think it's I think that's laughable.
right, knowing what it is now.
That's all I'm
So
gonna say. I'm
yes,
not gonna
I
go any
agree with
further on
that.
it.
Yeah,
That I think that's
we
that
agree on
that
that.
it's just not, it's just like oof, like like
Wendy, you wasn't the person that was supposed to.
no. But what about her? No, get her for something else. Don't get her for that. That was something you could have just not ever released, especially see, if you're not vested in her finances, right? Y'all thought I was gonna say, especially if dot 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 dot. I'm not even going there. You know how I am. I don't even want to go there because I do really wish her the best, and I hope it's not true, and I hope she wins, and I hope she beats it, and I hope she fights it, and I hope she comes out on top. Who kept saying it? That I will come out on top. Who kept saying? Who always says Mia?
Not her ass stealing
Mia says
fancy
that because
furniture.
no, I just was saying before you don't do that. Because um she said that like if you guys we did an interview with Mia
Oh,
in March, and if you go watch the interview, she says that like 2 or 3 times in the interview that I will come out on top. That's why. Okay, anyway, that made me laugh at least. Giselle tells Wendy she heard Bobby didn't like her, Eddie, da da da. All right. Wendy says that her and Giselle don't have the same aesthetic when hosting events as it's time for their potluck. The food arrives as it's a potluck, and Ashley brought catfish specifically for Angel. Again, I ask you, are y'all tired of the Angel gang up and the Stacy gang up, or just the Stacy one? Kiana calls Angel to get her ETA as she is 2 hours late. Bobby says we'll get there when we get there. And Ashley takes it upon herself to say that that means to her that Bobby has a temper on him.
I don't like it.
I don't like how, I was going to say how they consistently, I can't speak to what Ashley has consistently or not done consistently because I don't really remember. But I'll speak in this specific instance. I don't like her tearing down a black man in that way.
Yeah, because you are in no position to talk about somebody's husband when yours was philandering him and sticking his
Allegedly.
allegedly sticking his thing in anything that walked. You were in no position when he allegedly grabbed a video man's ass while filming Real Housewives of Potomac.
That's disgusting.
Okay, so
Love her
your
pearls.
ex-husband
That's
is
disgusting.
a predator allegedly, and you got the nerve to worry about somebody else's temper. Girl, your husband looks like something straight out of what movie is that? Um,
Mm-hmm.
what's the movie?
Mm-hmm.
They call him Gollum. So it just
Yeah.
it like, what are we talking about, Ashley? Did you see who you were married to? Who you crawled on top of and had babies with? And you want to talk about somebody else? I would venture for you to shut your mouth.
I just
Lord of the Rings, you're right. I was trying to
all one of them little things that was crawling up out of the
yes,
thing.
that's exactly what
I've
he
never
looks
watched
like.
Lord of the Rings, but
And Ashley looked like Pennywise. So what's your point?
because she was definitely married to the Hunchback of Notre Dame, baby. Okay, I just don't feel like That was cool. That was actually gross and disgusting. And I think Ashley needs to start taking accountability for the shit she says out of her mouth. She says a lot of fucked up shit.
Oh, and her pal Giselle is the one who said Stacy should not be around husbands and kids. Remember?
Well,
So them two
hold up to
pals,
that, baby. Just come on, hold on.
I know. I'm just saying, both of them say some trifling
They
shit.
say some trifling, nasty, low down, dirty shit. Yes. Stacey arrives with Timo and Giselle is gagged, honey. She did not like to see a woman show up with a man. Get into that tea. Now Ashley wants to pinch him to make sure he is real. Stacey also, well, we want to pinch your storyline, Ashley, to make sure that's real. Stacey also pinching thin air. Stacey also brought potato salad, and her secret ingredient is love. Ashley says the potato salad looks official. Now, I wouldn't trust her regarding potato salad, considering she didn't know there was a black national anthem. So please don't lift your voice to speak on anybody's potato salad. And let's just go ahead and talk about it and have the conversation. She stays in Washington fucking DC, the DMV area. And she does not know that there's a black national anthem.
I don't know why you're not surprised.
What rivers and lakes are is she used to? Like, I'm not surprised. I'm disappointed. And it just speaks to people who, okay, if you did not have a somewhat rooted upbringing in what some would call a traditional or a more widely known African American experience, that's one thing, right? But the fact that you ingratiate yourself into these African American spaces, you take up space because you are black. So I'm not going to deny her that she's not, right? And she can definitely be there, but the part of the experience you choose to focus on. I just don't understand that at all. Like, I grew up in a school where we had to learn lift every voice and sing. That's what we sung, you know? I thank God that I grew up like that. I thank God that I was able to be in tune with my heritage. And it's not even a learning moment, like, as in, like, I want to help you or teach you, baby. It's like, you know everything else, you know everybody's business. Why don't you know your history and your culture? It was gross and it was disgusting to me. Go ahead.
You were being nice, and I won't be.
You don't have to be,
Okay.
because it's wholly
Does
disappointing.
Ashley know she's black? Does her children know she's black?
I don't
Does
think
her
she's raising
children?
them to know. Well, I don't know. I don't want to get into that because
All
I don't
right.
speak on that. I don't want to get into
I
that.
know. I get it. I'm just saying. Does her children know he's they're black? I don't know. I feel like, and I'm bringing that up because there are people who tap dance when it's convenient, in and out of being black when it's convenient.
Bryn Whitfield.
So I do feel like Ashley does that. And I'm not here for it. And since you don't know that there's a black national anthem, I would venture to tell you you shouldn't be singing any black songs. That includes Roberta Flack,
Oh
that
boy.
includes Beyonce, Tony V. Braxton, or any other black artist song that roll off your annoying ass face, mouth,
And
whatever.
let me tell you something. This is not a moment to play around with and be cheeky with. Please don't get up on those open mic nights and saying lift every voice. It's not cute. Do not make a mockery of our history. Do not do it. I'm telling you. I'm begging you. I'm pleading with you. Don't make that into a moment. Don't trivialize our struggle, our progress, our success, and our failures, which a show. Don't do that. Please don't do that.
And did Ashley cook the catfish or did she buy it?
So I don't know. Either way, she needed a refund on her ass whooping because that was gross. Angel and Bobby arrive, and Wendy gives out awards for the potluck. Wendy says on the mic more than once, Ashley brought this dry ass catfish. Ashley brought this dry ass catfish, 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 catfish. Angel, did you hear me? I said catfish. Angel is over it and says at her house, they had a chef and a real open bar. And at this event for kids, they had Popeyes in a half rented space. Cameron snitches and tells Timu that she has three burner phones at the house and waiting on her fourth one. Ashley asks Angel about her move, and Angel says they had a short-term lease because they thought they would have moved into a house by now. They will be going back to Colorado and going back and forth until they find a place. Tia asks, was it July 12th or the 1st? And Angel isn't sure. Ashley, so maybe it was July. So you know what? Filming, okay, it makes sense to me. Ashley says as a mom, Angel would be on top of it. So as a mom, she doesn't see her being because it's the July 4th party. You're right, July. Filming was supposed to wrap up at the end of July. Um, so as a mom, she doesn't see her being confused on the day. Wendy says, I'm not gonna dance around it. The people were saying you was evicted. Catfish. The people were saying you was evicted over and over again. Again, I ask y'all, are y'all tired of the Stacey Roosh gang up and the Angel Massey gang up, or just the Stacey Roosh one? Because to me, that was disgusting. That whole event was disgusting. It was I it did not sit right with me in my spirit, y'all. I am sorry. I'm not saying Angel is without fault. I'm not saying Angel didn't have her little digs in, had breath mints for Stacey, or Stacey had things to answer to. She's participated in her share of gang ups, but just like we said, it wasn't right when it was doing it to Stacey. It's not right when they're doing it to Angel either, whether you feel like she deserves it or not. At the end of the day, it could be right and you could feel like a person deserve it or don't deserve it, and it could be wrong and you could feel like a person deserve it and don't deserve it. So we start at the top, like Kiana told Stacey. Start at the top. Is it right or is it wrong? This shit is wrong. This girl is clearly telling us, I if you know if it's the 4th of July party, I don't know if it was July 1st or the 12th. She knew that was a lie. She knew, right? But obviously it was July. She says that they thought they were going to move into a house. What are we doing? How can I get evicted from a rental that expired? Obviously, I'm not evicted. So you don't need to keep telling me that. Okay. She also need to cuss Ashley ass out for that dry ass. The catfish didn't even have the nerve to be hot and fresh out the grill. It wasn't even hot and fresh out the grill. It was dry. So not only am I catfish, but I'm dry. Day old catfish. Toodaloo to you, bitch. No, ma'am. No, thank you. No ham. No turkey. No way. No God, honey. And that is why Bobby is annoyed. And we'll get there when we get there because A, we don't need this motherfucking show. And B, y'all keep trying my motherfucking wife at every turn. And I don't know what y'all men put up with, but for me and my household, we roll together and I don't put up with it.
We get
And
there
that's
when
what
we
that
get
was
there.
about.
Yep. We
What?
was
So you want us to
frustrated.
hurry up and get that sooner so y'all can eat our ass up? Girl, she'll get that when she get that so y'all can eat our ass up. Find something else to do until then. I didn't like any of that. I also didn't like Ashley doing something that I found gutter butt ball disgusting and nasty again, which was use that situation to question that girl's mothering skills. That's fucked up.
Wait, I missed that. She said what?
She said, as a mom, I would think that you would know, right? Because you have two small children. So now I'm a bad mama because the damn thing done expired. That's fucked up. My children. One thing about it, my children ain't gonna be out on the street. My children ain't gonna be up under no bridge. My children are healing and thriving. Catch. I don't like that. Y'all got to catch the shade with that's the shade, baby. That's when if Angel would have knocked her ass upside her head and flipped upside down and shoved them pieces of fish up her ass, I would have let her do it. Because now you don't question that girl's mothering skills. And that's fucked up.
Here's the thing. Wasn't her friend standing there? She ain't saying nothing. We'll see, because they ended it before we could get the rest of it. If we come to next episode and Kay don't fucking stop them from talking shit, I have no respect for her. For you to say that's your friend of 20 plus years and you don't stand up and say, hey, Ashley, that wasn't fair. That wasn't right for you to say. Or can y'all stop? Or evicted is pushing it or something. She's not a friend to you. I'm sorry. You know the type of friend I am? You can go ask my friends. Because I'm the type of friend that does what Chrissy did to Kimbella on Emily's behalf. I'm that type of friend. Angel, if Kay did not stand up for you, that is not your best friend or friend at all. I'm sorry. It was totally uncalled for. And I think I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really think when they was doing all that, I really tuned out because it is team too much. I didn't even hear the part Ashley, or maybe I don't pay attention to Ashley. I'm being
I
honest.
really don't pay attention to Ashley, which is why she doesn't aggravate me as much. But that was bad.
I heard the clip about her not knowing the national anthem on Twitter, and I was like, oh, I gotta watch it again and see what I really feel like I tuned out certain parts of the episode because it is a lot. And it does kind of bother me that Angel is not sticking up for herself. In this moment, she has her kids there. Okay. So maybe she don't want to get out of pocket, but there are moments where it's just like, girl. And even if you emotionally cannot do that, why isn't your friend sticking up for you? Kay lost me when she said the chin check shit and then doubled down that she didn't say it. Then she said, then she
Yeah,
apologized.
but I said that Kayana was playing the angel face about that. So
I didn't like that. So for me, a lot of the cast, other than Jazzy and who else,
I like the group though. I like this group. This is my favorite Potomac group since at least season 4.
it just,
Sorry.
hey y'all, I'm gonna say it again. Hey y'all, we need to get Chase nominated to this 2026
Wait,
Creative
why are
Class.
you stopping in the middle of what you were doing?
Yeah, I gotta stop before because I see new people here. Hey y'all, we love y'all. Thanks for joining us. Nominate Chase for the I keep forgetting the 2026 creative class. The nominations in today. He was a little scared to ask everybody to vote for him, but please, please, we put in the bio. Please nominate him for the content creation portion of this application. Thank you. It is greatly appreciated. And if you scroll up, you'll get all of the rest of the information, but I also put the bio in there. It came out very crazy, but okay. Thank you. We appreciate it. We love you. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't like it.
ASL, I haven't seen that in so long. Age, sex. Is that what that means? Age, sex, location?
No.
That's what it used to mean like back in the day when we used to like be on chat and stuff like that.
Child, I ain't been in the chat room.
Yeah, age, sex, location. I just dropped some details that you guys need to know. Uh, Someone asked me, does Angel have to go? I mean, does Ashley have to go? I
She
think
got,
Ashley can be demoted. I like this group. I like this group.
I don't want her on my screen. Karen could come back.
I'm
If
not. I'm
somebody
not
gotta
coming
go,
back.
she could go.
I'm not arguing with y'all. I'm speaking for me. This has been one of my. This has been one of my favorite seasons since season 7. I'm not 7. I'm sorry. Since season 4. Yes. Season 6 is I. Season 7, 7, 8, and 9. Well, not it. Season 4, season 3 and 4 are probably the top Potomac seasons ever. And I think this season was a really strong season. And so I would like to see where the group progresses. Ashley, I'm at my wits' end with Ashley. I am. I did. She did a lot of things. She did a lot of things this episode that I was not a fan of. She questioned Angel's mothering skills. She insinuated that Bobby has a temper. Not insinuated. She outright said Bobby has a temper tantrum. Um, she Did not know the Black National Anthem. She's done a lot. A lot.
Michael has a temper too. I don't ever hear her say that. Of course she was not.
If Michael was on this show, she would find a way to get him together too, child. Nobody's safe. Nobody's special and nobody's safe, people. Y'all know this by now.
I just the nerve of somebody who married that thing. Seriously, I cannot fathom being married to that and having sex with that and procreating with that. Could never be me. I don't care. I don't care if you said he was worth $500 million. It could not be me.
It could be me for 500 mil.
I can't do it, baby. I
You,
can't fake the funk even if I
I
want.
can. So I can. So can. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. No amount of money would be worth me sleeping with Michael Darby.
500 milli? I wouldn't be happy about it. I'd be looking like I'd be looking like I'd be looking like Jada Pinkett set it off. I'm in a bind, Nate, but I would do it. I got me fucked
Oh,
up.
God. I would probably vomit. I could not.
Okay,
The
maybe he's
thought of
kinky.
it. Oh,
Knowing what's the name, he kinky. He might be into that.
ew. Y'all, I can't. Don't Chase Delicious said could be me for 100 mil.
All right. Anybody want to call up and talk about it? Um. Okay. One of my favorite songs is "When I Close My Eyes" by Shanice. When I close my eyes and 500 million touch my thighs, it's something about the way you love me.
Y'all
Oh,
out here trying to be sugar babies without giving out no sugar. Ain't gonna happen, baby. You gotta give up that sugar.
I know that because, baby, I used to
And I ain't
definitely.
giving up no
Right.
sugar. I, I I have to be attracted to you. It like it'll be
Yeah.
it'll be I'd be dry if I'm not
As I got
attracted
older,
to you.
I got like that. But when I was younger, I was definitely not like that. Like I remember the first time I actually like had to try to had to give up some sugar. Y'all want to know? Y'all want
No.
to know? Huh? No? Okay.
Let them answer. I ain't answering.
Do y'all want to know the story? It's funny as hell.
Child. Hot sugar. I cannot.
Oh, they
Y'all
say
better than
okay.
me because I'll be like, no.
Oh, okay. All right. So catch, right?
Sugar.
So catch, right? I had met this white guy, right, off of like a dating app, right? And he kept trying to like link up with me, kept trying to link up with me, kept trying to meet us, kept trying to meet up, kept trying to meet up. So I was like, I mean, listen, I don't really come to my house for less than this. I was like, you know, I need my he was telling about his wife and his kids and stuff like that. And I was like, well, not his wife and his kids, but his kids. He never told me about a wife. I take it back. I did date a guy who I found out was married, but that was after we started dating. I didn't know. Remember, I told you guys he showed up to the date with his ring on, and I was heartbroken because I really liked him. Okay, anyway, but this white guy, right? He had been messaging me, messaging me, messaging me. He wanted to meet, he wanted to meet, he wanted to meet. So he wanted to meet. I had never talked to a white guy before. I had never I was scared. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared, right? So I was like, well, listen, yeah, I can meet you, but I need some money for my cell phone bill. So I go and meet the guy. He gets in my car, and the first thing I say to him is, I just want to let you know if you try anything, I got something on this side of this car, and I'm gonna handle it. I had nothing on the side of the car. I told him I had like a piece, so like, don't try it, right? I ain't have nothing. I had nothing. I don't know what I would have done if he would have tried it. So we're talking. he's talking. I'm not even like looking at him, looking straight ahead. He's like trying to create conversation. And I'm like, oh, girl, I just need really this money so I can pay my cell phone bill so I can go, right? So I'm like, well, okay, can I get the money or whatever, right? Like the money, right? So he gives me the money. I'm like, thank you. I appreciate it. Like, that was really nice of you. I appreciate it. Blah, 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 right? Get out of my fucking car, right? So he says to me, can I get a hug? I swear, y'all, this is a true story. He says, well, can I get a hug? And I was like, oh, no, I don't do that. Like when I first meet people, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that, right? He was like, well, like, um, he was like, okay, like that. And then he was like, but you take, he was like, he asked me for a hug. I told him I don't do that. I was like, I like to start off just being friends first, right? And so he was like, well, do your friends pay your cell phone bill? And I said, if my friends want to talk to me, they do, bitch. And he got out the car, and I never spoke to him again. I blocked him on everything as soon as I got out of the car. And my friend was like, you stupid ass bitch. You could have kept getting money out of him. And I was like, you're absolutely right. But I couldn't do it because I had like this awakening. And, like, I don't want to do that anymore and be no gold digger. I want to go ahead and make sure I like the person, like the person. And now I'm single and I ain't got no damn gold to dig. So thanks a lot. Demisio, come on up here and tell us what you think about the story, child. Uh-huh. It's trying to edit the story. Yeah, some stuff y'all don't know.
Hi
That sounds like
guys.
tricky. It ain't tricky if you got it.
Hi,
Somebody
Hey,
Chase.
send
Demisio.
Listen,
to Dr. Umar.
can I
They
take? Can
said
I
you
say
like
one
playing
thing?
in snow and snow bunnies. Good.
Can I say one thing, Chase?
Yes, please.
You were absolutely correct in what you did. You weren't wrong, friend, at all. You got that money and got the hell up out of there. I don't blame you.
I ain't know if you're gonna uh chop me up and eat me with five of beans or not, bitch. I didn't have time for that. To get up on out of there. Hell no. Get out my car.
Not, not Viper beans. I'm screaming.
What's the name of
But
that
no,
movie?
I mean, I don't
I
know.
Clarice.
I'm like,
What's the name of that movie, y'all?
Psycho?
Something I eat you with fiber beans. Oh hell no! You got to get up out of here, Mr. White Man. I'm sorry, you got to go.
It's a lot of serial killers out
I'm
here. You
screaming.
gotta,
Exactly.
in the words of the legend
Well,
Wendy
I agree
Williams,
with you,
"Could
Chase,
have been
because
there
for
with the
500
killer."
million, I probably could fake the.
Oh, Silence of the Lambs. That's what it is.
I
Yes.
could probably fake the funk for 500 million for sure.
Hmm.
Two
Wait,
words,
hold on,
Jeffrey.
Chase. Let me go on my phone real quick. Come back if you don't mind.
Okay, while you're doing that, thank you so
I'll come
much.
back.
While you're doing that, I'm so petty. While you're doing that, you guys, make sure that you go to the Culture Cons, Culture Creative link and vote for me, nominate me for the 2026 creative class. I'm gonna go ahead and drop all of the info here. This is the link though, okay?
I just shared it.
Okay. Wait, what Dolce called?
You editing on the fly.
I don't even know all of my damn business. Ugh. There's no, he ain't never get nothing. He ain't get no hug, no nothing. Damn, like he said, damn, I can't get a hug. It's absolutely not. You
I'm
don't hug
screaming.
friends. That's what and he was like. Well, I thought we were friends or something like that. It was something about he said something about friends and your cell phone bill. And I said, my friends do it. They want to speak to me.
I know that's right.
This ain't that.
I know that's right. But no, as far as the episode goes though, everything that y'all said was like so spot on, especially about Ashley. If we gotta take Ashley again for another season, I'm just like I'm gonna boycott the show because this is ridiculous for her to be trying to question somebody's blackness and you don't even know the black national anthem, Ashley. Like, come on, like that's like something like Sean said. You learn that in school. You
I don't
literally
know
learn
what
that in,
school she went to.
huh, Tori?
I don't know what school she went to.
Yeah, it could be different, you know, because Sheila was dating a white man. So I mean, it she definitely could have been in the white people's school. I don't know, but I mean, come on, Ashley has social media. They perform the Black National Anthem every year at the Super Bowl. Like, this is common sense. So it's just like, Ashley, girl, please have a seat. And I also didn't like how she painted Bobby as like aggressive, all because he clearly probably was irritated. Like, they just had to move, get their kids situated, come all the way from Colorado back to Potomac, and y'all rushing them. Like, and I'm sure Angel probably then overly downloaded him on like the stuff that's going on in the group. So he probably already kind of really don't probably like them anyway. So then you rushing me on the phone. Like, his response was absolutely fine to me. Girl, we'll get there when we get there. Cause we probably really don't even want to be here no way. So, girl, goodbye. We'll get there, honey. And oh Lord, I just feel so bad for Wendy. It's just like I want to just take her lips and twist them up. Girl, quit talking about your damn money.
Yeah, everybody was talking about that. Yeah,
Like, good Lord, Torby. I'm just like, every time I'm just like, Wendy, girl.
you just putting more and more gasoline on fire. But in that preview, Susan for next week. This scene with Susan,
When she
I
told
don't
her to
like.
shut the F up.
Yeah, I don't like that.
See, I was talking about this with some other people that watch Housewives, and they were all affected by that as well. And I was the only one where I was like, that didn't really bother me like that. And I guess maybe it's because like how I grew up, like, not saying that, and my mom is dead and gone, but my mom could, that was like normal stuff in my household. Like, my mama used to cuss us out, like, especially my older brother, but he used to deserve it half the time. But like, my mom used to tell us stuff like that too, like shut the F up, like, like all of that. So what Susan did in that preview wasn't bad to me, but I mean, I guess it just depends on how you grew up. I don't know. I wouldn't talk to my kids like that, but I mean, I did grow up like that, so I don't know. I don't really
You
kind of
could
have
be
a.
stern without doing that though. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I get it. I get it. Like honestly, I have a lot of nieces and nephews. I don't talk to them like that, and I wouldn't want anybody else talking to them like that. I just don't like it, and especially because it's on television, I
Yeah.
don't agree with it. Sorry, and that's your
No.
and that's your grown daughter who you ask and for an allowance from. You damn sure ain't talking to me like that. Guess what? You get no allowance this month since you told me to
Yeah,
shut the
I
f
feel
up.
what you're saying. My
Okay.
brother is like that too with his kids. Like, we have like clashed about that because he felt like how you feel. Like, just because we grew up like that doesn't mean that we have to continue that. Tradition on, like break the generational cycle, like try to talk to them, like be more understanding. So I do get that 100%. And
Yeah.
here's my thoughts for Angel moving forward, because Jesus, I just feel so bad for the poor lady. What I want her to do is just step it up at this reunion and keep the same energy that she's had in these confessionals, on the internet, in her interviews. Get her a little home between now and before the next season starts, and have a good housewarming
I
party.
don't know,
Like,
child. I
we
don't know if
can
she
fix
getting another
this. We can
season.
we
I don't
can
know if she
fix
getting
this.
another season, child.
She
Cause
could.
baby, yes, she could have. I say we can fix this. We can
When-
fix this. Cause yeah,
Ashley got another season.
You all right? In
okay.
that
Wendy
case,
got another season. There's been people who
I know, I get it, I get it, but
didn't have great first seasons that came back.
And this also goes back to something you said previously in the past. I think earlier when the season first started, just the little scene between Wendy, Giselle, and Ashley. Though it was a little cute little moment, it just still goes to show how old and miserable Giselle is and how quick she can make up a lie. I think you said this earlier,
yeah, I
Swervy.
don't like that. That pissed me off. I'm like, that's not funny. She's just, I don't know. She gives me the miserable first ladies in church, just gossip,
Yes. Oh my
carrying
God,
bones.
Tori B. Yes. That is
I
a
just
perfect
I grew up in a
description.
church like that, and I never liked those people. It
Oh
is
my
things.
God.
Somebody
That
said
is the
earlier
perfect.
that Chris lost jobs over her
Yeah.
allegations, and I didn't know that, and I think that's disgusting. She lucky I'd have sued her ass,
Yeah,
but
I think he lost that job at the W that he was working at. If I'm not mistaken, that was one of the jobs he lost because of that whole
can't
thing.
do stuff and make up lies, and she did that this for a storyline. I don't like it, and she gets a pass. Let's be clear, I don't. And y'all, and let's, and I'm gonna hold everybody accountable. Everybody's like, I'm enjoying Giselle this season until
Giselle start Giselling.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And it don't take her long. It don't take her long.
All right. We hit 2 hours, so we finna get up on that. Okay.
Alrighty.
vote for Chase. If
Yes,
you have
vote.
not, we shared all of the information.
Who is it?
What?
We definitely got trolls. I don't know what's going on. I have an N-word pass.
Oh no, let me block
I'm
them.
white as paper. You don't have no N-word pass. What you finna get is a one-way subway ticket to my foot up your ass if you say the N-word up in here.
I know that's
Get
right.
this motherfucker out my stuff. Bye. You got to go, boo. You ain't got no pass over here. You gonna
We
say it
don't
up
do
under the bridge.
racist.
Going up say it under the bridge with the people. Don't say it over here, baby. You out. Bye. See you later. Bye. Y'all make sure that you guys go. Yeah, because I got rid of it.
Okay.
You guys
Okay, I was doing
go
it.
ahead. Do the bye-bye. Do the bye-bye. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We greatly appreciate you. You guys are definitely starting to scare me. So I don't know what that's about. But stop being weird because we are getting big, but we ain't big enough now to put your ass up out of here. You will get the boot. Okay. Come to the lounge with some sense. Come in peace or leave with the police. Okay. With that being said, we thank you so much for coming in, tuning in. We thank you so much. Thank you, Demisio. Thank you, Demisio. You have a good night. And you guys, I'm gonna drop the information, please. Thank you for those who've already voted. But for those of you who haven't, I'm gonna actually drop all of the details that you'll need to know, all of the things. Torby, text me that bio I wrote.
Damn, I'm looking for it.
Yes, okay. Before we get up out of here. Hold on, y'all, before we go. Hold on, y'all, before we go. Damn, that was a good bio.
Hold on. I'm trying to I had it, but I kept copying the link. Okay. All right.
And text that to me, okay, so I can make sure I copy and paste it. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna put it on the board in on the post section on YouTube. Y'all, please go
Shit.
and vote. It will mean the world to me, at least to let them know that we are in the building and should be considered for future reference. I want to thank Art World for
Super chat.
super chats. Thank you, Art World, and thank you, Dolce Delicious, for your super chats. We appreciate y'all. It's the holiday season, so y'all go ahead and make the holidays merry and bright over here at No Chaser by voting for us in the creative class. Chase Brown of Jacksonville, Florida, for 2026, as well as sending us super chats, hyping the videos, liking, comment, and subscribing, and joining the network of No Chaser TV that is now sitting over 125,000 across all platforms. We thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. We gave y'all a long one because we didn't give it to you on Monday. And so thank y'all for rocking with it. I hope you enjoyed the dialogue. If you do not, if you have any comments, you know this is the safe space for unsafe opinions. So please go ahead and drop that in the comment section. And we greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see y'all. Peace.